All right, we'll get going in just a few minutes. What you're going to get tonight is actually Henry Seiz and I from the Cynz. It's not actually our full band tonight. It's Henry Seiz right here. Les July is a friend who is kindly joining us on bass and only learned the song a couple days ago. And Kevin Austin on drums.
Kevin! Kevin Austin on drums! Give the drummers up!
He just kind of sat down yesterday at the drums and just joined us. So this is very sort of impromptu, but my background really is as a poet originally that worked with a rock band. So you're going to get two pared down Cynz songs because they're a little more punky than you're going to hear tonight, which is actually really pretty yesterday. And you'll get two poems, which is pretty much the circuit that I was doing before I started doing the rock and roll circuit with the band.
Hey, you know, so right now, since she's not doing anything, we're recording another video. So, we might not have enough space. Yeah. So talk, let's go. Check, check.
Well, you know what? He wanted me to tell a joke, and honest to God, I'm one of those people that never remembers the punchline. It's horrendous. But I will say that thank you very much to Sam Ash for having us here. I hope everybody will spend their money in a store like this, and I'll tell you why. Because these stores need to stay open. There aren't a lot of anything out there supporting musicians and instruments, particularly our schools.
Yeah.
So please support places like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have to pay me later for that. And the best thing yesterday when I came for the sound check was seeing people playing instruments with price tags hanging from them. I just thought that was brilliant.
I would play Waiting on a Friend by the Stones now, but...
Yeah, well, Henry has a 12 string, so he's double tuning.
It's important to be in tune. So, play the music.
I hear you, Les.
Yay!
All right, okay.
She missed it, Tony.
It took you a while there.
I did, okay. I told you I was bad with jokes, especially when they're about me.
I'll kick it off and then you guys.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you needed, I thought you could change, but I haven't. Need to beat it. Well, she's better than me. Didn't think I would mean it. When I said I will beg, now it's your turn to feel it. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. It's just nothing but lies, lies, lies. I hope you feel the pain I have known. I hope you live your life all alone. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. just nothing but lies, white lies. We're apart gets longer and longer. Since you've been gone, I only grow stronger. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. Took what you could, there was nothing to hide. It's just nothing but lies. It's just nothing but lies. Just nothing but lies, white lies, white lies, white lies, oh, the white lies, white lies. It really is touch and go.
Touch and go.
All right, we're gonna go into two poems now. It might be a little different for some of you. This is a poem that I wrote for Jim Carroll, who I knew and was just a brilliant man. And when he died, this poem was published in an anthology of poems about Jim Carroll from New York City poets, and this is one of them.
That jingle jangle.
Jim, if you really did die, as they said, your head on a typewriter, pecking through that thick methadone soup of words, words, and more words. Allow me to see irony. At the end, nothing is more prophetic than your idol with his face stuck smack on the keys of a dinosaur. Nothing is more delicious than to have the taste of perfection on your tongue as it hits each alphabet. You were always my inspiration in life. Now in death you have risen to a god. Your last kiss metallic taste on round keys. When everything changed, I wrote you a poem. It was published from a keyboard, and that, my friend, is irony. I wrote how it surprised me to learn the passing of things, that eventually everything disappears off each page of life. The image of your last breath birthing a new poem now remains eternally mine. One day, Jim, one day I too will be one of those people that die. And nothing carries a poem to my hands like the knowledge that even my idol could expire before me. I was a young girl when you sang that song about all your friends that died, yet you, still plump enough to withstand the scrawny hollows of heroin's wrath, remained indestructible or seemingly. Piercing blue eyes framed by all that ginger hair. Poems made their way out of them. Words bled off 8th Street because you said so. Destiny held hope because I lived there. And you wrote, and the next room, she pants like 8th Street. God, that was the God-honest junkie truth. You were cool, so cool. Why heroin chic killed more of us than all the bad records of the 80s. Methadone kept the dead living, but all the same, dead. At your desk, you wrote, but your heart had already mellowed to the slow decline of death. And in the end, Jim, in the end, it was sound. A perfect, multi-sensory manuscript submitted to the sound, keeping time. Your last exhale. Tap, 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 tap. In the end, Jim, all alone, you wrote your very best poem of all as you joined all your friends who died. There were people that 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 died. There were people who died. There were people who died because they were all my friends. All my friends, and they all
Thank you very much.
This is my version of a love poem. I hope you like it. This is called Love Ain't Falling. Damn 12 strings. They sell them here?
Well, when you tell a guitar player you can turn up, watch out.
Neil Gaiman said, love takes hostages. You're damn straight it does. You don't actually fall when you fall in love. Though Ani DeFranco said, love is falling and falling is like this. I say it's submission, a path to slaughter, a willing captive going down in the ship. It's a spell of a familiar stranger, a compulsion to utter those three words. Go on, say them. Say them just once. You will no longer own the you that you are now. Mirrors will reflect a snickering clown, glaring and psychotic. To become a we requires faith that without love, you just might die. Or you most certainly will lie sleepless with a fever, so fiery and so hot, that it opens you wide, stabs the base of your skull with an ache that you won't forget from any second day. But with each day, you will recover in increments of compromise. Start, small parts of yourself will dissolve until the skull becomes a gaping hole where your heart is carefully carved out. Your heart will be left exposed to all elements, 4 seasons, and carnivorous creatures. One day you are pursuing things called dreams, and the next you are pursuing another's. The moment love shakes you just a little bit, shows a little late for dinner, the table's set, you're eager, you will feel like you are falling. A long, vibratory fall, a sigh yanked from your throat, but guess what? You will be standing, locked, not falling. It's not as if love lurks in a trench coat, but it waits. It's a sneaky bastard and it's infinitely patient. I've been its hostage and I've taken it from too. Not one of those times has love found me falling. No. grabbed me from behind and threw me hard to the ground. Stomped on my head, held my arms down, and then it kissed me. It kissed me. Lights splitting, banging fireworks, mad joy, the color of blood rushing kind of kiss. And I got right back up. I looked love straight in the eye, and I said, here I am. Here I am, love. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. But this time, don't let me fall. Woohoo! Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We're going to end with a song. This is actually off our new EP called 5 Mortal Sins, and it's called Miles Between.
The Cynz!
Cyndi Dawson, Henry Seiz.
Thank you
What do
very
you
much.
say, Henry?
Kevin Austin, Les July.
Kevin Austin. And
It's actually Seiz, like shoe size.
introduce.
Filming by Mark Pomper Ulrich.
Thank you very much.
We got a little bit of a change.